Hey, welcome inside of the Voicepal dashboard. Now, what I want to do in this review is I want to basically put to test what they're claiming on the sales page. So, first claim is that this software is super simple, no tech skills needed, and I want to check if that's actually true. And claim number two is that the voices are good enough to use professionally. They're good enough voices that actually it sounds like a person, not a robot. So those are the two claims that that sales page is making to us, and I want to check if that's actually true. Now, of course, inside the dashboard here, what you see is exactly what you're going to get inside of the Voicepal application. And you can start off here by doing a text to speech campaign, and you can also flip it. So you can do a speech to text. So it's actually going to go ahead and actually write it out for you as a text if you already have an audio file. You can also do a speech to speech campaign from audio to another audio if you want to if you want to change the voice or put a different accent on it, and you can also translate that so you can actually capture other markets. So let's say you've got a video or a piece of content that you want to go out, but it's in English. But you've got clients maybe in France or Spanish speaking countries, maybe alternative languages as well. Maybe you need it in Arabic and so on and so forth. So you're going to be able to also translate that and get that out. Now, first of all, to test this, let's just keep it super simple and let's just do a text to speech campaign. So we're just going to call this dance test 2, and you're going to get the choice between whether or not you want to use the Google service or the Amazon service called Amazon Polly to get those voices. Now, I personally prefer Amazon. I find their voices are a little bit more natural sounding. You can, of course, go ahead and you can play with both of them and see which voices you sound best. And it's really going to depend on the region. Okay, certain voices are a little bit better with Google. Certain voices are going to be a little bit better through Amazon. So it's really about just finding what works best for your market and for the kind of message that you're wanting to put across. Now, in terms of language here, if we just keep it nice and simple and keep it to English, you've got a couple of Australian, lots of British, you've got English Indian, and of course English American, and also an English Welsh, okay? And of course lots of other languages as well that we've got in here, okay? So you've got Arabic, Chinese, Danish, Dutch, we've got a few Frenches, German, Icelandic, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Norwegian, Polish, Portuguese, Russian, Romanian, Spanish, Swedish, Turkish, and then also another Welsh one down the bottom here as well. Okay, so let's keep this super simple just for the purpose of this test to begin with, and let's just stick it with a female voice. All right, so female American. This should be the easiest thing for them to actually to do. Right, this should be the most easiest to do. So let's just grab Kimberly, female. Speed for the purpose of this test will be on 1. So that's just on a normal and what should be the most natural sounding voice. Now you can of course speed this up to 2 times or slow it down as low as 0.25 times. But again, that is going to really alter the voice and probably make it sound much more computer generated. So again, for this test, I'm going to stick that just at 1. And in here, you would simply copy and paste your campaign, copy and paste the text you want it to say. So I'm just going to quickly write this. Hey, you're watching a review by Dan Bradley. Okay, so that's literally all I'm going to put into it just to keep it nice and simple. And I go ahead and click save. Now you'll see here you get taken back over to the campaign listing page, and you're going to see here it is. This is my Dan's test 2. It's a text to speech campaign, and we can edit it, we can play it, we can download it, or we can go ahead and delete it. So we're going to play it just for the purpose of this. So let's have a listen to what that sounds like and whether or not we actually think this is natural enough to use.
Hey, you're watching a review by Dan Bradley.
Okay, that actually doesn't sound too bad. Let's listen to it one more time. I'm just going to try and get this microphones here a little bit closer to the computer audio, so you're going to be able to hear it maybe a little bit better.
Hey, you're watching a review by Dan Bradley.
Okay, so quite nice. It's quite a nice tone. Now, one of the things that I really dislike about this software is that I've got to go in every time and create a new campaign if I just want to do that. Now I can of course go back in here and I can go and do a different voice if I want to. Okay, so let's just take Matthew, male. Okay, save campaign, and then again we can go ahead and play that. So let's take a listen. And that doesn't work.
Hey, friends, are you ready to rock this first of its kind digital?
Okay, so it looks like that doesn't actually work, which is interesting. Okay, so it looks like you can't actually go in and do an edit from it. You're going to have to actually go in ahead and create a new campaign, which makes it even more of a product, or even more of a point that I actually dislike in it. Okay, so let's just go ahead then and actually create a new one, just again to get a second voice. So let's just do Dan's test number 3. Let's go and stick with Amazon. Let's choose any British female. Let's go Emma. 1. And let's just do I sound natural to you? All right, so let's just do that. Save campaign. And then take a listen to this one.
Do I sound natural to you? Do I sound natural to you?
Now, to me, that is a little bit too quick. So let's just do that down to 0.5. Have a listen again. Yeah, okay, so that is where the error is. So I need to obviously report this to the developer because it doesn't look like you can actually edit them, which is really frustrating because you're going to need to do, again, now to go back in and once again create a new one, okay? Now I want to try it in Spanish, okay? So let's do Spanish, US, Mexican, Mia female. Okay, let's try it in Mexican Spanish. And let's just do buen día. Qué bueno. Okay, so let's try this in Spanish and save that campaign, and let's try and see what this sounds like.
Buen día. ¿Qué puede ayudar?
Actually, not bad. Not bad. All right, so that's actually pretty good. The sound of those voices coming out are pretty good. There's a few little niggles in here that I'm not liking, the fact you can't make any edits. Now, I am going to report that to the vendor, and hopefully they'll get this fixed before this launches. This video obviously is being recorded, sorry, before the actual launch date, so before it's even released to the public. So they could still be testing that, but I'll make sure that's reported to them to know, because it would definitely be handy if you could actually go ahead and edit the campaigns and then play them straight back again. So it's a little bit of a frustration part, but everything else has been working really, really well. Now, what I want to have a look at here is the converted text. Okay, so let's just do again. We're on to 5 now. So text to convert. Let's do let's just do something really easy. So let's just do good morning. All right, so convert to a language then. Let's just do this. Latin? No, not many people speak Latin anymore. Spanish. Okay, and there it is converting. Buenos dias. Okay, so we can save that there if we want to. All right, and in here we'll see that in this one here, Dan's test 5. So this is in text to text, which is the translation one, the last one here. All right, and then of course then you can go in and see that. Okay, so if you need to translate text first before you do it, then you can go ahead and do that. And then all you would simply do would be, so let me just go back into this one here. All you would do is simply copy and paste that, and then actually go ahead in the text to speech. So we just do here, done Spanish test. And again, we're going to just pick up on the Amazon one. All right, we can do Spanish. Here, we'll use that Mexican voice, copy and paste it into there, save that campaign. And then when we actually go to use that,
Buenos días.
You can see how that's already fitted in there, nice and simple. So you've got that there, but let's be real. This is, you could go and do that on Google Translate, right? It's free. You don't need to actually pay for that translation software. Okay, so it's a nice little addition, but it doesn't really give you anything that's particularly great over the top. In terms of text to speech and its ease of use, it definitely is easy to use, right? If you can point and click and move your way around here, just put that in text. All right, you can take text from anywhere. So if we just go here to, let me just go to their sales page. Let's just copy a block of text, stick that in, Dan's test, no idea what number. Amazon again, let's do the Australian one this time, yeah? So Australian female, all right, and then go ahead and save that campaign. You can just simply copy and paste it and it's in there super, super quickly. You don't have to type that out, and there it is.
New technology instantly voices over your scripts with remarkable human-like voices within minutes.
Not bad, not bad. I actually do like they sound quite natural, particularly the Spanish one, that Mexican Spanish, on point. And also some of the American ones are pretty good. I've tried a couple of these. You can see there's several tests here that I wanted to try on this. The British ones as well. Really quite impressed with a lot of those as well. So there's definitely some great voices here that are usable. They are usable, 100% they're usable, that they have included. Now, what is this all going to actually cost you? Well, this is going to cost $23.97. This is the front end version of Voicepal, but it does come with a caveat, and that caveat is its maximum 500 words length for text to speech. And the speech to text has to be shorter than 3 minutes of audio files. Again, on the speech to speech has to also be 3 minutes or less of audio files. Now, honestly, I don't think that this is that much of a limitation. And the reason I don't think this is much of a limitation is purely and simply that you could just do a 500 words. So, say you've got a lot of stuff to do, you do 500, download that audio, do another 500, download that audio, and then just join the two audios together, right? It's not going to be that difficult. Now, you can go with the deluxe version. That is $38.97 for the first month, and $9 per month after that to go unlimited. But personally, I don't think you need a subscription on this, guys. I don't think you need to be paying month after month for this system. All right, so personally, I would give that a miss. Upgrade number 2 is what they call their worldwide version. This is $36.97, and this lets you translate your text into 104 different languages in a minute. All right, you don't need that function. Right? I just showed you. It's a really easy function to use, but you do not need it because you can use Google Translate. All right, so if I go over here to Google Translate, okay, and I can do the exact same thing. So I can just go ahead and put in here my good morning. I then go ahead into here and I say I want to translate that into Spanish, and there it is. I then copy that over and I bring it back into my Voicepal software and I use it exactly the same as that one. So you do not need to spend another 37 bucks to get something that's free. All right, this is something that probably most affiliates, they're not going to tell you because they want to make sales, they want to make money from you. But we're not about that here. We're about keeping it real and giving you guys the best value. So again, OTO2, you're not going to need to pick up. Upgrade number 3 is the ability to create unlimited Voicepal accounts so you can sell them to business owners at any price, $36.97. So this is an agency license, so you can actually go out and sell Voicepal to anyone that you want to. You get unlimited licenses, and you can basically just create them an account they can use. Now, $37 on this is a pretty good price for any sort of agency. I really do think this is a pretty good price. So if you do have a way of getting clients, maybe offer services right now to clients, it's pretty good. All right, you could very easily charge somebody $37 to get access to this, and you're going to make your money back in just one sale. You could also make this monthly, right? You could put this at, $10 a month or something for people to have access to, and you're going to get a monthly subscription out of them as well. So that's a pretty good idea there on the agency. Upgrade number 4, also at $36.97. All right, someone wasn't being overly inventive with these prices. This is the voiceover business. This is going to allow you to sell voiceovers with their done-for-you voice office service websites, lead generation, limited leads, limited agency websites, built-in client finder A. All right, don't even know what that means, but basically it's going to allow you to obviously to sell this as a service. So agency is going to allow you to sell account access. You're going to sell access rights to the software. And then the done for you over business is actually going to give you a website that you're going to be able to use where you can actually sell this as a service. Now, personally, I would say the people who are looking to spend money on voiceovers probably are looking for professional voiceovers, or they're looking for something that's quick and that's cheap. So I don't think this is a massive opportunity in terms of actually selling it. I would prefer to use this software for myself personally. But if it's something that have a look at it on the sales page, guys, on the upgrade page there, you're going to see. And if you do feel it's going to be a fit for your business, then feel free to go ahead and pick that up. Upgrade number 5 then is convert image and audios to slideshow with unlimited video renders. Again, $36.97. And again, you don't need this. All right. So pretty much, you don't need any of this. Agency would be the only thing that I would actually consider picking up. But I'm sure most of the usual honey polloi, most of the affiliates will be telling you buy everything for my $200,000 bonuses or whatever they're offering this week. Okay. But honestly, you don't need them. Grab the front end version, the agency, if it tickles your fancy. And that's what you're going to get. Everything that you've seen here inside of Voicepal. Now, of course, you guys are not going to be without bonuses. If you decide to pick this up, if you enjoyed this review, if you appreciate my honesty, then support the channel and consider picking up Voicepal using the link down below. Now, when you use the link down below, you're going to come through to this very special page here, and you're going to be able to pick yourself up 7 pretty awesome bonuses. So, first bonus, which is actually the software, it's not actually a bonus because you're paying for that, never mind. You're going to get 265 different human sounding voices, speech to text converter. All right, hang on a minute. What are you getting here? Hang on. Let's go to the bonuses. Bonus number 1, so we're going to be giving you guys the commercial license. Of course, you can sell them right off the front end version, so you don't need to purchase any upgrades. You're going to get the commercial license, so you can sell what you produce inside of Voicepal. Bonus number 2 is a stock video collection, 100 videos, full HD, that you're going to be able to use for any purposes you want, for any of your projects or for those of your clients. Bonus 3 is 40 done-for-you contractor videos, okay, for local marketers. You can use them for many different reasons as you want. You can either sell them as they are, or you can do work with them to basically promote local businesses. Bonus number 4 is a package of editable YouTube thumbnails. You decide to click on this video. Was it my thumbnail? Was it my pretty face? I don't know. But there is definitely a logic to it. These are going to be some editable YouTube thumbnails that you're going to be able to use to get some great results as well. And finally, you're going to get some music tracks that you're going to be able to use. So everything you need to create great video in multiple languages with this Voicepal software. Now, if you've got any questions about this particular product, feel free to drop them down in the comments below. I'd be more than happy to help you guys out. As always, I apologize about my slightly cuspy voice today. I've got a pretty bad throat. But hit me up if you've got any questions at all about this software. As I say, if you can support the channel and you do think Voicepal would be a good fit for you, link is down below. Go ahead, check it out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.